Hi, this is Art Draw. Today we're going to draw Halloween Town spray from Fortnite at the moment. So really get in the mood for Halloween. A couple of pumpkins and a big old sign saying Halloween Town. So let's get in there. I'm going to start drawing a pumpkin first of all. Let's just get a nice curve in around here. Okay, so I'm going to go maybe sort of from about halfway around is here. So about this point here. Just mark my pen sort of there. I'm going to bring a nice curve down to about this point. Just bring my pen, nice curve around to about there, okay? Okay, little stalk in the middle here, so maybe just bring my pen out just a little bit more over this side. There's a little stalk, sort of two little lines coming out, so one there, sort of one coming out around there. And then I'm just gonna put a little circle in around there, sort of to denote that stalk. Okay, I'm gonna come back around this side, nice curve here, sort of around to about this point. So I'm going to bring my pen out. So where the pumpkin comes in, it sort of hits into the stalk. It'll come out of the stalk there. So I'm going to bring my pen out of the stalk there, but make sure kind of get a nice curve like that. Cool. Underneath it, there's a bit of a sort of stalk of the pumpkin, like a green sort of stalk going around. So let's just get that in now, right? So it kind of goes behind sort of and around the pumpkin and down. So I'm going to bring my pen sort of this point, bring my pen around, sort of bring it up a bit, and then down, it kind of curves in like that. Sort of like snake sort of style, I suppose. Then let's do the other side of it. So this part just comes up, around that pumpkin, around and down, and around like that. Okay. Right, now I've got the first one in. Let's work out what the second one is. And there's actually, so we've got this Halloween Town sign, like old sign, going on around and above these pumpkins. So let's just get the stick in. So the stick will come sort of, it's holding it all up, sort of comes up this way. So I'm just going to draw a little wobbly kind of stick that kind of comes up to about there. Draw the other side of it, sort of coming up that way, around there. Now I've got that bit in, I can work out my second pumpkin. So he's going to come around sort of this way. So first of all, sort of from about this point, a little bit smaller than this guy. I'm going to bring my pen, just bring it around like that, okay? Then we've got a little pumpkin stalk coming up. So kind of just two little lines, but then it kind of wiggles over this way. One of those sort of stalks kind of comes out, so pop that over there. Then what I can do, now I've got that in, I can bring my pen out this way to about here. So bring him out, nice little pumpkin, around, like that. Left a little gap there, right? And there's the other sort of stalk coming around here. So this stalk sort of comes out from about here. I'm going to bring my pen down around that pumpkin, bring it down around there and up, and it kind of feeds into the side of it like that. So a nice like curve around like that. Okay, let's do the outer part. So it's thicker on this side, thinner there. So all we've got to do is sort of bring our pen out sort of from here, bring it around and just taper the line up as we're coming around. Nice and carefully there. Cool, so we've got two little curved bits, two pumpkins, and now we need to put the sign in a little bit extra in there. There's another little curve coming out here, so let's just like one of these little stalk bits coming out this way. I'm just gonna bring my pen out like that, and then just bring it out underneath, taper it in, and join it up. On this side, I've also got a bit of a stalk coming up into the sign area. So we'll come out from here. Let's just curve our pen around, sort of bring it up like this, and in and sort of kick it back like that. And then I can just bring it up again, taper it up to an edge there. Cool, okay. Next up, let's get this sign in. It's got this Halloween Town sign. So we're gonna probably do the lower part. Let's bring it out from about here. Let's get down to about this point. Just get the pen, sort of do a like old withery wooden line sort of this way, up to there. This then continues or comes up sort of, I guess, this way, sort of up to around sort of this point. Then we can pop the top area in. So we kind of got, let's say it comes up to about here and up to about there. So we can just bring our pen along, sort of just a wiggly line, sort of dip it in a little bit, sort of show that weathered wood as we're coming along. That's it, out to there. And then just sort of nice sort of curved, old, withered wood sort of marking going on around here. Here we are, like around there, like that. Okay, just swap the pen. And we can just draw a little bit of this top piece of wood's coming up here. So I'm just gonna kind of show that it's coming up this way. Sort of coming out from there. Just join that up there. Slightly 3D, so I'm just gonna draw a little edge either side of that. Actually, there's a little bit of an edge on here, so I'm just gonna just draw next to that. Just follow the line around, so it's kind of got a bit of a 3D look. Then we can just pop in a couple of old sort of withered wood lines, sort of around here. Just flick your pen along around like that. Okay, just one more little vine that comes around. It comes around from the top here and comes around sort of down this way. So from this point, I'm gonna pop a dot sort of there, bring my pen out down like that. It would go under here and then around this point here. And I think in around there. This then comes out sort of from this way. So just bring my pen out, sort of continue that line, sort of keep sort of tapering it up. We'll go up to an end point around there, okay? Cool, right, now I've got those bits in. That's like the outline. Just make sure now it's a nice sort of popping outline that I've got. So I'm just gonna go over a couple of those bits. Just make sure I've got a nice chunky line around the edges of here. A nice line around the pumpkins as well, just sort of emphasising the pumpkins that I've got. So just give them a bit more of a chunky line. They're like my important parts in this picture, so nice chunky line in there. There we go. Okay, so we've got those in. What we want to do now is we want to do the markings of the pumpkin. So in the middle here, we've got like a triangle. So just pop yourself a little downwards triangle in the middle. And then we've got some evil eyes. Again, we've got some triangles to come up. So I'm just going to bring my pen out either side of that nose and then bring it down either side with a slight little curve. Then just join it up either side there. A little bit of 3D-ness to show that it's sort of working from the inside, it's been carved. And all you've got to do is just follow this line here and here, join up, and in here, same thing. Go along the line there, along the back line, and suddenly it starts looking nice and 3D. Same goes, I think, with the nose. We'll just pop a little V in there. It starts looking really 3D. Cool little mouth. So we've got like the zigzag of a pumpkin mouth going on. So just gonna sort of draw myself a little pumpkin mouth, and you can just make this look however you like really with this one. Just gonna sort of put a little manic kind of grin going on there. And then again, I'm just gonna sort of go around the edges of there, just kind of come out on these bits, kind of show that it's 3D going on around the edges of our pumpkin there. At the top, we've got the pumpkin markings coming out. So I've got a few little sort of nice sort of curves just coming out from the top of our pumpkin there. And there's a couple of little markings as it goes around the side, kind of like showing that it's like got this sort of curved look around it. Maybe there's a little bit sort of coming out underneath the eyes, sort of a little bit effective. A little bit of carving there. That looks pretty cool. Okay, now this one. So same sort of thing, we've got a nose first of all. Let's do a little triangle. So pop a triangle sort of there, draw a little line in it so it's kind of 3D. Little eye going in around here, so just like a little curve like triangle there. We've got one in here, triangle there, and then same thing, we kind of just kind of draw a little outline around and then join up to the corners. Same here, we can just show that one there on that side so it's a bit 3D. Same sort of thing, this one I'm gonna put a bit more of a curvy mouth there and sort of bring it in and zing it up and down. Nice sort of Halloween sort of manic grin on the pumpkin. And then we can just draw some little 3D bits in there. That's all we've got to do. Don't need too much, and it's really effective actually. Then what I need to do is, same with on this side, just draw out some little curves in the center where the stalk is, and maybe just sort of give an idea that that continues around the edges and at the bottom around of it as well. Maybe there's a little bit around the eyes. Just adds to that sort of Halloween sort of style, I think. The stalks have got little markings on them as well, so I'm just going to sort of draw some little sort of curves, like little viney sort of curves on it. Just sort of so it shows as it goes around. They've got some sort of like nice little sort of curvy markings going on them around there. Around here just adds to the effect, sort of like gives it that creepy Halloween look, right? Now in the middle here, we've got a little sign saying Halloween Town. So I'm going to get myself a pen, and I'm just going to write that in, Halloween Town, with this sort of like a light brown, I suppose. So I'm just going to pop that in. So I'm just going to write sort of chunky letters. Sort of written on the sign is Halloween. Just chunk them in, Halloween. And then town. And it's written sort of almost like painted on, scratched on, I guess. So I'm just going to make sure I've got some sort of nice sort of chunky sort of text for that in this lighter colour. Just make sure I've got that sort of marked in. Like that. There we go. And then what I'm going to do then, just get myself sort of like a bit of a sort of darker brown colour. I'm just going to sort of start sort of patching in around it. I'm just going to start sort of drawing in sort of a darker wood effect. Actually, I might just go around these as I'm sort of patching it in. Make sure it looks kind of legible. Just sort of start scratching in sort of a wood effect here. I'm going sort of straight across in a lot of the parts of it as well. I've got this idea that the wood is sort of withered and old. Just sort of blocking that in with this sort of darker brown colour. Go on the whole of the top area of this, just block it in, and this bit of wood here as well. Let's fill that in, and the edges. And just make sure that that text looks legible enough. Cool. Now I've got that in. Let's go back to the pen and just block it in with some text. With the black pen, we can just sort of go around the edges now. Just sort of make the text nice and popping. Again, it's quite a scrawl, so it's there we go. Bring my pen around there, and then what I can do is just sort of block in a few extra little scuffs for the colour. And then now I've got all that in, I'm just going to get myself a lighter brown, more sort of a rich brown. I'm going to get in there and just block in all those whiter areas that we've got on the sign. Just sort of a nice block colour. There you go, the text is starting to pop out a little bit now from our pick, which is good. Okay, that's looking good. Maybe just a bit of a rich colour just in the middle there. There we go. Cool, okay, so just fill that bit in there. Next up, let's get these vines filled in. So got a nice zingy green, and I'm going to just go along the vine, just blocking this colour with this nice zingy green. Down the edges here. Nice, okay. Got that blocked in now. Let's now fill in those pumpkins. So I'm gonna give them a nice yellow base. Just the whole thing is gonna sort of block in a nice solid colour. Just block in sort of a nice base yellow. And this one. Cool, and then just do let's get sort of the tip areas of these bits sort of just a little bit yellow as well. Right, now I've got that blocked in. There we go. Let's start just adding a slight pop of sort of darker sort of goldy colour around those edges. A bit more of a orangey hit just around sort of the pumpkin areas now. Just a little hint of that sort of coming out. In the middle there. Then what have I got? I do have zingy yellow. I might just pop a zingy yellow just in the middle areas of my pumpkins, just to show the light off a little bit. Just in like the mouth area of those, and then get ourselves a nice orangey colour now, and we can just sort of pop a little zing of like pumpkin orange just around those sort of edge areas. A real sort of Halloween-y orange looking colour. So all around these areas, so let's just get the lines in, sort of around there, and on this side, start blocking in nice orangey colour. Just keep building on that sort of nice sort of golden colour that we've had underneath. So it's really starting to look really Halloweeny. I've just got to be careful. I don't want to add too much orange. I want to add sort of just enough around all the relevant areas. It's just got that sort of creepy look, right? So I'm just going to sort of flick the pen down, sort of try and build on all the colours that we've sort of created so far. Sort of rounded sort of curves all around them. Sort of gives it that effect that it's a 3D object as well. There we go. So then I think I might just go back to that sort of dark brown colour. Just fill in the stalk areas of the pumpkins. Just go back to here and just block in a little bit around the edges. That's it, and that sort of darker brown all around it. There we go. Then I'm just going to go grab the green and I'm going to just draw in some of these vine colours on the edges. Again, I'm just going to try and use it fairly sparingly. Just sort of come round and out, so it's just got a hint of sort of different colour, so going to light, bring the pen around in these areas, sort of coming out pumpkin there, and at the back here I suppose it would be darker, right? So just colour all that in and then just sort of give a hint of it coming around there. Cool. Let's just go back to that main pumpkin there and just sort of try and block in a little bit more of that orangey colour. You'll want to come into it just a little bit more around here. Maybe at the top there, just block in maybe just a little bit more. Come down into that. Yeah, there we go. To give that nice sort of Halloweeny pop. Then finally, I think I'm going to just edge around the picture with like a sort of a menacing sort of purpley glow. So just go around the edge of your pick with a sort of a strange looking Halloween purpley glow around those edges there. Get in there. Just hit it all the angles around the edges. Just adds to that spooky Halloween effect, I think. Just a hint around the edges here. It'd be worth it, I think. There we go, just gives it that really cool sort of looking glow. And then let's just block all of this in with just that lighter brown again. So we just make sure we're just hitting all the white areas and it all blends into one. There we go. Yeah, there we are. That's it. That's the Halloween Town spray on Art Draw. I hope you enjoyed the picture. Let's do some more Halloween ones and we'll see you soon. Thanks for watching. Bye.